Hey guys, so this is another fitting video. This time we are in Hotfix Charlie and I have so many assaults to show you guys. I've just been messing around with all sorts of fittings over the past couple uh, weeks? No, days. I don't know what to days. Let's just talk about them. So this first one is a Minotaur assault with an assault combat rifle, and the idea here is regen. Not so fast, but just enough that you're basically able to get back most of your HP before you encounter or before you try and engage the enemy again. You've got 440 shields, 380 armor, 40 shield regen, about 20 armor regen, sprints at 7.4 meters per second, and is one hell of a beast of a DPS with that ACR. Now, because we're on the Minotaur Assault, we do get the extra ammo capacity, or not ammo, the clip size for the ACR and that submachine gun here. And then I'm using a complex shield regulator in order to keep this enhanced shield energizer running, basically just to keep my shields pumping. I've got 440 shields to give me that gigantic buffer, and if they do get down to my armor regen's just gonna keep pumping that too, and then I just hide behind cover, and all of my shields are back up, and it is just one beast of a suit here. I'm also using K2 because I couldn't fit a X3 on here yet, just barely enough, or not enough CPU. I'm like 517 or something, and then a flux grenade because ACRs and that sort of thing. So the next one, we'll actually skip to that one. We'll get to that one in a second. The next one is again another Minotaur assault, based on the it's kind of like an Amar suit. This time armor tanking with this boundless combat rifle here. We're trying as best as possible to just do as much DPS as possible and then run away. That's the whole point of this shield energizer again. Just dealing a lot of damage, letting your shields come back a little bit, dealing a lot of damage again. I originally had a profile dampener on here, but if you want to throw on one or make a separate fitting with the one, that's actually probably a good idea. But for me, I decided to not run that and just run more plates, more armor. Not a lot of regen on this suit, but that's not the point. The point is just damage and being able to sustain a lot of fire. I've also got, the submachine gun there again, and a core locust grenade on here. Again, just DPS. Then we've got our Caldari assaults. I'll talk about the true Caldari assault first here. It's got 3 shield extenders here, 2 enhanced energizers, and that gives me a total of 517 shield and 73 shield regen. Now that is some crazy numbers right there. Top that off with 2 complex shield regulators here and a complex reactive plate. Essentially what I'm doing is that I'm giving myself enough of a buffer to not just die instantly after my shields go down. I also have a little bit of regen, and the 2 regulators definitely help with that shield regen, making it a very shield reliant suit. I've got my rail rifle here because it's got enough of enough DPS already to not need the damage mods, and then a locust grenade for again the extra DPS. We are trying as best as possible to just kill things with this suit, and maybe possibly at longer ranges. It's just keeping enemies at bay and being able to just quickly regenerate your health back, which is the main point. Then this suit is almost the opposite of that. It's got still got a good regen rate, but we are looking at 2 damage mods and 2 extenders here instead. This way it's not as good regen, not as much HP, but we've dual tanked this suit. So we've got 2 enhanced armor plates over here, complex armor repair. It is very hard to take the suit down. It does move a little bit slower, and that's okay because that's the whole point. We're endurance, being able to take a lot of damage. And then I've also got an assault rail rifle on here instead of the standard one, primarily because this is a frontline close quarters engagement suit, and the assault rail rifle is perfect for this thing. Again, X3s, because you're going to be running out of ammo very quickly. Then we have my Amar assault. Now this is such a beautiful fitting. Okay, Don't question this sprint mod over here. Just let it be. Embrace the speed. Trust me, you will. If you run an Amar Assault and you don't run sprint mods, do it. Try it. I encourage you to at least try it once and tell me how you feel. Tell me what it does for you, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Anyways, 3 complex damage mods. We are going all damage out here. We got a Visium, and we are not messing around. 3 enhanced armor plates with a complex armor repair makes this one beast of a tank. Not much of regen at all, but in order to counter that regen, I do carry a flux active scanner and then my trusty submachine gun to make sure that if there's any scouts that try and sneak up behind me when I'm low on HP, or if I'm needing to just sit back and get some reps or whatever, keeping myself aware, I guess, is the whole main point of this suit. And also being able to tell where an enemy is and where the groups of enemies are, so that you're not just running into a slaughter fest. Then, of course, something that I just recently skilled into was level 3 proficiency of submachine guns, and now I can use my Kala's submachine gun. Kalas? I don't know how you say that. Kalas. Anyways, 3 complex, well actually no, 2 complex sidearm damage mods, 1 enhanced, same fitting on the low slots. The whole point here is that it's just, you use your scrambler to take down their shields, and then you use the Kalas to basically just melt their armor, and trust me, it works. The 3 damage mods against heavies, oh my gosh, it's like using an ACR, except that it's even more beastly than an ACR. You've got to try this. Again, the sprint mod, staying focused, being able to push the enemy back, being aggressive, that's the whole point of the sprint mod there. Everything else I will get to in a second video. Right now, just wanted to go over the assaults. I hope you like this. Please try out the fittings. It's like one of my favorite parts about Charlie has been the assault buff, and the extra HP that the suits have gotten is just fantastic. I'm really looking forward to the changes in Delta and that sort of thing, but I will get to the Logi fittings down here and some other things in the next video. Please stick around. You won't regret it.